Alright, let's see if I can do this all in one take. Hi! Do you like cool things? Oh, well, what about cool things? What if you could combine two cool things? Hi, I'm an amateur game dev, and I do that for fun. One day I was like, what if I combined the troop commanding and resource collecting mechanics of Nintendo's Pikmin with Star Wars Battlefront 2? The good one. And you know what? I'm doing it. I've started. It looks like a bunch of pills and default textures. But I need your help. Not to pay me. It's not really worth that, and I don't really care. No, I need motivation. So many of my projects have fallen through due to lack of clear vision, lack of self-discipline, lack of time, what have you. But not this one, because I'm going to challenge myself. This time, I'm going to produce a devlog every month, or at least every other month, barring vacations and holidays. And I will use the oppressive fear of disappointing strangers to push me forward. And it will be a neat way to mark my progress over the development process. First, I'll lay out my vision for the game, then I'll show what I've done so far. Perhaps a clever solution I found, or a design philosophy I followed. My vision. I want to make a strategy troop managing game, heavily based off Pikmin. Most sort of troop management games make you an omniscient third-person god, viewing swaths of map and micromanaging your troops from above. But the Pikmin games always seemed cuter, closer, more personal, and more threatening to yourself. You had to lead your troops, not direct them from the sky. I want two teams of opposing factions to play on the same map, and use strategy and numbers to defeat each other. Maybe controlling the map by taking all of the command posts, or completing some arbitrary goal first, or even surrendering your army to the enemy when obviously beaten. Then I want to have a world map with locations and stuff. Probably on the same video game island or continent that you can move your fleet between, like in Battlefront 2, Galactic Conquest Mode. But I don't just want a world map, I want mid-air combat with enemy faction fleets. Oh yes, my ambition knows no bounds. And I have so many more ideas. Like, what if you could do orbital bombardment from your fleet? Or what if you could move resources between maps using freighters? How many different kinds of factions can I make? Can they have different methods of reproduction and still be balanced? But I'm not going to worry about those. My ambition already knows no bounds. I'm going to work on the bare minimum and make sure it is fun. Make sure it's very fun. The bare minimum is, can I play a match? Can I play a campaign from beginning to end? Can I play with more than one player? Can I play with a single player? There's secondary things like, can I make everything not look like pills? Can I add textures, models, animations, other things that games do? And there's tertiary things, cool ideas I want to implement from scratch, like more factions, land vehicles, battle mechanics and strategies, new skyships, more than 2 players? I may work on the secondary, tertiary things if I'm stumped by a bare minimum thing and I need a break, but they are all unnecessary. They are for funsies. Also, I want to support both keyboard and gamepad. And there we go. That's a lot. But each of the things I want for the bare minimum, and even for the tertiary things, are all things I know can be done. And I have a pretty clear idea of how I want them. So, what have I done so far? Well, I mean, look at this. I have successfully ripped off Pikmin. No one tell Nintendo. There's a day-night cycle. You can grow your army of what I'm calling units, because Pikmin is legally owned by Nintendo. And they can fight! Usually, one of them, the one with the most units, wins. But not always. And there's win-lose conditions, like total destruction, controlling all the little command post pillars, and just having more units by the end of the day. And that is an NPC, an evil commander controlling his own units. And if I tweak his settings, he becomes actually really challenging. And he has no randomness or personality, but he's a baby AI. He will grow. Then there's the world map. I can move around, travel to adjacent map nodes, and there are actually different battle options based on if an enemy dot is on the same spot. And they're hooked up. They actually work. Space! Or just up very high. You can land and launch your own little fighter, shoot and destroy, and there's a bare bones enemy fighter, who is a square, but he's okay with that. And you can fly the capital ship. I am already more advanced than Battlefront 2. The good one. And you can command units while on the ship, which, for some reason, was really hard to do. But it's fine, it works now. And that's it. That's all I've done. It's already growing faster than I expected, as well as slower than I expected. So you might be asking, what's next? How can I help? And the answer is by watching this video. And maybe watching the ones I make after this one. I don't want likes, or subscribes, or Patreons, or Kickstarters, or what have you. If literally only my family ever sees this, I will be happy. What will I do next? Probably make a video documenting a particularly hard problem, or some other feature, while I gather footage for my next devlog. Unfortunately, I didn't record any of the dev process at the very beginning, and I kinda can't go back there and get more. So, sorry? But I will try and record as much as I can in the future. Anyway, thank you for watching Session 0 of what is currently called Pikmin-style war game. Yeah, that's a problem. If you can you help me brainstorm names? If not, that's fine. Something will come up. Anyway, thanks again. Peace be with you.